to again welcome each of you to the Appalachian College of Farmers. And I want to wish each of you the very best in your journey from the first year class to becoming a qualified professional farmer. When I hire anyone to work for me, I want to know that they are good at their job, that they are confident in that job, that they want to do the very best job that they can. When I go to a doctor, I want them to be a good doctor, a competent doctor, a good lawyer, a competent lawyer. I want them to want to do their best. I want them to be someone that I can trust, someone that will tell me the truth, someone who will always be helpful, someone who will be caring. Let me ask you here now to answer this question. Are you doing your best as a student at the Appalachian College of Farmers? Been here several months now, been in the curriculum, had to study, taken tests. Assess yourself in your own mind. Ask yourself, am I doing my best? Am I as good as I can be? Could I do better? Let me tell you something. If you've made a D in any course, a D, you've got the ability to make an A. You've not made an A. You've made an undesirable grade if you've made a D. But you've got the ability to make an A. Why haven't you made an A? Why have you made a D? Perhaps it's because you've not worked as hard as you could have. Perhaps you've made a B. You could have made an A. But you did make an A because you didn't work as hard as you could have. Perhaps it's not that you didn't work as hard as you could have. It's that you didn't work as smart as you could have. You must assess this for yourself. If you're working hard and not seemingly getting the results that you like, then perhaps you're not working smart enough. Well, if you're not working smart enough, what can you do to work smarter? How can you be a smarter student who does better in school? Why aren't you a smarter student doing better in school? Who is doing well? What can you do to do better? These are questions that we have to ask throughout our lives in everything we do. If you're running a restaurant, how can you make the food better and faster? If you're going to do well, you've got to make it fast. You've got to assess yourself and evaluate yourself. And if you don't have the answer, you've got to ask someone else. Someone else has been there. You tell them about what you're doing, and you ask for their advice. Perhaps the first person you ask that you think has special knowledge doesn't give you the answer. There's someone out there that can do it. You make a D, you make an A. Certainly you can make a C, you can make an A. You make a B, you can make an A. And if you make an A, you can do even better. And if you do even better, you can assist your fellow students. You can help the two of them and get them by. We don't want just some of you to become professional farmers. We want each and every one of you to become a professional pharmacist and be the best that you absolutely can be. To do that, you've got to assess and evaluate yourself, and you've got to treat this school as your job. This is your job. This is your work. Why do you do this? Hopefully the reason you do this is so you want to make people better. We want to help out. Money has got to be a secondary. Hopefully you will be compensated well. But you've got to want to help your fellow man. And to help your fellow man, part of that is helping each other to be your best. And when you see someone that's struggling or having a problem or not doing things as they should, say someone who's abusing drugs or alcohol, you've got to try to help. You've got to stand up when you see something. And as you go along, your journey will not be completely smooth. You will do things wrong. Every day, we do things wrong. We are not perfect individuals. Not perfect. When I see the politicians on TV, I think some folks may claim that everything they do is right, but the reality in life every day we make mistakes. We learn from our mistakes. The scientific method is about trial and error. Sometimes we learn more from what we do wrong than anything that we do right. But we've got to learn. We have got to be people that when we put our hands on a stove, a hot stove, and our hand gets burned, we learn about that. Well, that's a dramatic thing. But that's the way it's got to be with this school and all things in life. And I encourage each one of you to strive to be the very best that you can be. Work hard to do that. When the first year class comes here for the white coat ceremony, it's usually in August. And you would walk from here over to the auditorium and actually have your white coat placed on in the auditorium by the dean and one of your loved ones who's been one of your strongest support. This year, due to COVID, of course, you cannot do that. And I tell the class that this is the last time they will walk together as a group from here to the auditorium until graduation. Today we're not walking over that. But I want to challenge each of you to be here at graduation in 2023 and to walk over there together as graduates of HCP to work together in this journey, to complete this journey, so that each and every one of you will get through this journey. And if you need assistance because you are having trouble, ask for it. Ask your professor in a class. If you're having trouble studying, you can ask your fellow student. If you don't get the assistance you need, come and ask me for the assistance. Let us know. We want you to be successful. We are invested in your success. And not only do we want you to graduate from here and to pass your NAPLEX examination, which will allow you to be licensed pharmacist practice in the United States. We want you to be the very best possible pharmacist that you can be. And we want you to be someone who is a trustworthy pharmacist. The truth. The truth is something that often hurts. We don't like to admit when we do something wrong. But in truth, all of us do things wrong. We do things wrong. And we've got to be truthful with our patients and tell them if something goes wrong. If something goes wrong in the school, we've got to be truthful. If someone does something wrong, you get called into a hearing and ask a question. Or if you were charged with something, you've done something wrong. That's true. That's true. Everyone's heard the story about George Washington chopping down the tree for his father doing the whipping, but he told him the truth. The world relies on truth. You need to be the best pharmacist you can be and a trustworthy pharmacist. Person that you trust. That is the type of person we see who graduates from ACT. And I ask each one of you here today, will you give me a pledge today? And that pledge I ask of you is, will you do your best? Do you pledge from this point forward, from this day forward, to do your best as a student at ACT, to give it your all, to work not only harder but smarter, to do your best? If you give us that pledge, please stand up. I'm glad to see all of you stand. You will promise also to be a trustworthy pharmacist and a trustworthy student who tells the truth and stands up for right. If you promise that, please say, I do.
I do.
And now let me ask you, who are we? And the answer is to that question is, we are ACT. We don't have a football team. We don't have a basketball team. Except when we play the Appalachian School of Law twice each year. We yell, who are we? Who are we? Can you tell me who we are?
ACP.
ACP. Together, let's hear it. Who are we?
ACP.
We're not trying to turn out the football team. We're not trying to turn out the baseball team. We're trying to turn out America's best pharmacists, and we take pride in that. Alabama takes pride in being the #1 football team. We take pride in the pharmacists we turn out. We think that the people that graduated here are some of America's finest pharmacists, and we want you to be part of that community. We are ACP. Oh, we can do better than that. We can't do better than that. Who are we?
ACP.
One more time. Who are we?
ACP.
You may be seated.
Iomipo Adeyemo, Shalomith Apogenobo, Lauren Bachelor, Dylan Brookman, Ashley Bryant, Brianna Burks, Micah Chapman, Kristen Coleman, Alexa Kahn, Shawnee Kress, Julia Deal, Logan Ferenczi Vyers, Ines Gabar, Iris Garcia, Trevor Hartman, Amber Hartwell, Alyssa Hunt, Afrin Islam, Malik Jagger, Leah Carrera Catil, Laken Lambert, Danica Lee, Megan Little, Brandon Matheson, Divine Ba, Brittany McClanahan, Brianna Meadows, Muhammad Mahawish, Kong Nang, Matthew Neese, Eugene Gufua, Deborah Wynn, Emmanuel Opong, Colby Osborne, Jenny Patel, Priyaban Patel, Kylie Pinion, Ashia Quinta, Aaron Ratliff, Bailey Ratliff, Jonathan Ritchie, Juan Rodriguez, Amber Ruiz, Mackenzie Sammons, Indrajit Sarai, Mark Shauna, John Spears, Michael Devin Stewart, Frank Chinda Fonku, Saman Vafai, Broderick Webb, Albericcio West, Andrea Yates.
Thank you, President Laughlin, for those inspiring words. Class, it's an honor to be with you this afternoon and an honor to administer the oath of the pharmacist. The oath of the pharmacist is something we administer to our graduating class. But the principles depicted in this oath need to be practiced long before you graduate pharmacy. Therefore, we do the oath during our white coat ceremony as student pharmacists. The oath describes the characteristics of a professional pharmacy practitioner. And by taking this oath, you will be held to the professional standards of pharmacy. So I ask you all to stand now, please. Raise your right hand and repeat the oath after me. I promise to devote myself to a lifetime of service to others through the profession of pharmacy. In fulfilling this vow, I will consider the welfare of humanity and relief of suffering my primary concern. I will apply my knowledge, experience, and skills to the best of my ability to assure optimal outcomes for my patients. I will respect and protect all personal and health information entrusted to me. I will accept the lifelong obligation to improve my professional knowledge and competence. I will hold myself and my colleagues to the highest principles of
highest principles
of our profession's moral, ethical, and legal conduct.
of our profession's moral, ethical, and legal conduct.
I will embrace and advocate
I will embrace and advocate
changes that improve patient care.
changes that improve patient care.
I will utilize my knowledge, skills, experiences, and values
I will utilize my knowledge, skills, experiences, and values
to prepare the next generation of pharmacists.
to prepare the next generation of pharmacists.
I take these vows voluntarily
I take these vows voluntarily
with the full realization of the responsibility
with the full realization of the responsibility
with which I am entrusted by the public.
with which I am entrusted by the public.
Congratulations